I'm on the Isle of Wight. It's our family holiday, and as you can tell, it's a bit of a rainy day. So whilst my wife and the kids go to the arcades and maybe the swimming pool, I thought I'd go for a walk along the coastal path. I've got my rain gear on, so I'm alright. So yeah, I haven't got the weatherproof cover on my phone, so the rain's let up for a second. And that's why I've got to get the camera out filming. If the rain stays off for a bit, I might explain a bit about what went wrong with my Appalachian Trail hike. I've been waiting to do another nice hike to talk about it, because I don't want to just film my face. And basically I had a lot of kit issues, a lot of gear failures, and I didn't have the money to rectify them. Plus, with the random freak cold weather, there was a lot of like freezing nights. My sleeping bag and my sleeping pad were not living up to their expectations, so I was freezing every night. It was every one of the cold nights in the mountains, and my sleeping bag, as if it wasn't cold enough on the first night, it started leaking down to the point that if I shook it, it was like a snowstorm. So I've got to make some gear upgrades before I can try again. Add on top of that the fact that I was leaking money because I was spending a lot more time in towns than I wanted to. I had to cut it short. I was only supposed to be there for a section hike anyway for 6 weeks, but I had to cut it short at 2. So yeah, pretty much that's what happened. So not a long story, but it was almost like they had a second winter in America. Everyone kept saying, oh, it's supposed to be getting warmer around this time of year. It didn't, it got colder. And we were planning to do a few more days to get to, I can't even remember the name of the town now. The next town after Dix Creek Gap. But a couple of miles in from Dix Creek Gap, so I was hoping we'd actually broke his foot. I wasn't going to leave him in the forest on his own, so we hiked back. I went back to Dix Creek Gap, left my pack with some Trail Angels, and went back to get his pack. Got him off trail and called it a day. But I will be back. I might even do the Georgia section again and try and do it better. Maybe not next year, because it's going to cost me hundreds to improve. Oh, what's this diversion? Right, yeah, it's going to cost me hundreds to improve my gear. But yeah, if the nice weather keeps up, I might get some more of this hike today. Well, I'm past the diversion, back on the proper coastal path. I wouldn't be surprised if it's not the only diversion, although it might be the only one I go past today. But yeah, it's not an uncommon thing for chunks of the Isle of Wight to just disappear into the sea, so the diversion was because the coastal path was gone. I think. All it said was that it was very dangerous to go down there, and I'm not that stupid. Pretty stupid, but not that stupid. Look at this though, it's beautiful. The rain's held off since the last video I made, which was about half hour ago, so we'll see how the rest of the day goes. I might even take this rain gear off, because I think I'm probably getting wetter from the sweat than I am from anything else. whole bit looks like some sort of tropical forest. I mean, it's not. I'm going to film on my way down this and hope I don't slip and embarrass myself. At some point I need to have a play with my camera settings and see if, because I'm sure one of the cameras on this phone has video stabilization so it doesn't go all blurry while I'm moving. But I don't know which one, so sorry about that. I'll figure it out one day. I'm not very tech savvy. I don't really play with my phone's settings much or functions. I just use them well, you know, as best I can. And then by the time I do start tinkering with them, it's like a month before I get a new phone. I should really tinker with them as soon as I get it. I'll never learn. This whole bit through here is so scenic. Every time I put my phone away, I find myself just grabbing for it again straight away. It doesn't really do it justice, but I just like the way that tree leans out over the path. But yeah, to give you an idea, that wishing seat I just took photos of is just round that bend, and just past the wishing seat is the stairs where I was just filming. So yeah, every time I put it down, I'm reaching for it again. You just came up there, and literally until you get up to this bit of path here, you cannot see any of that. You just come out of the woods straight onto that. Can't really see much up the hill. But yeah, I don't know if I'm still in it, but I know that a part of this trail, or coastal path, is called the Landslip. I've not seen any signs saying that I've left it, so it's not the most encouraging name, the Landslip. Let's hope it doesn't while I'm on it. Designated viewpoint, well, it's quite pretty. Normal zoom. Wide angle. Well, to be fair, I think it looks better on wide angle. Catches more. I don't know if there's going to be a better view of this, so I'm getting it while I can. If there is a better view, I'll get some. The sea is crazy. Well, this kind of sucks. You've got two paths here. That one goes down and along by the beach. That one is the coastal path. This church was rebuilt nearly 1,000 years ago. How old was it? How old is the original one? Right. Down that way we go. I guess no one can sit here but Jane. I'm not going to take the piss out of a bench being dedicated to someone. Beautiful place for one. And I have taken off my rain jacket now. I'll just that wishing stone, I sat down on it, wished for it to not rain for the rest of the day. Let's keep our fingers crossed that it stays that way. The waterproof jacket's off, but the trousers are still on, purely because of the trail conditions. Let's carry on. Right, I'm not going to get too close because I don't want to get drenched. These waves are hitting the wall and splashing right up. There's one going over there. But they are coming over the wall, so keeping my distance because my phone, I think I said earlier, it's not in its life-proof case at the moment. So, I'm heading that way. So according to the map, Coastal Path goes along that way. Doesn't exactly look safe at the moment.